Told me that you'd always be here.
Hey guys, so today I'm gonna show you guys how I henna my natural hair. This is actually the first time I'm gonna do this since being fully natural, but it's really simple and easy. All you need is some henna powder, and it says Mehendi because I got it off this Indian site. You need a clean bowl, something to mix with. You'll need some warm water and just a few oils of your choice. I'm using jojoba, argan oil, and some neem oil. So let me show you guys how you do this. Okay, so I just emptied the whole packet of the henna mix into this bowl, and then I'm just going to gradually add water and stir. You want it to be pasty, like no lumps, no nothing. And you know if it's 100% henna, if it's got this greenish color, like some henna looks brown or darker, like because there's a lot of henna on the market that that is mixed with a lot of other chemicals. Yeah, so you just want to keep mixing until it's lump free and pasty. But yeah, henna acts as a natural dye because it contains larsen. Henna has a lot of really beneficial properties, like it acts as a natural dye for your hair. So if you actually leave this on your hair for long enough, your hair, it can act as a natural dye. Now the color that you get from it may vary because it reacts differently with different people's hair, but I have dyed my hair with henna before, and the color I got was like a coppery reddish color, and it wasn't like super red. It was like more of a lightish brown with some copper highlights. So that's what happened when I used it on my relaxed hair the last time. But there's a lot of other benefits to using henna. It's very, very, very conditioning. So when you coat your hair with henna, it adds shine, it coats your hair strands, so it helps your hair to look thicker over time. Like you'll notice that your hair strands are thicker and stronger, so it helps to prevent breakage and it helps to stop shedding. Like I said, it coats the hair, so it gives it like a healthier appearance. So just overall, it benefits the health of your hair, and it's all natural, so that's of course a #1 plus. Okay, so I'm literally crunched 4 times, so this is the best I could get it, but this is the consistency. And if you can get it smoother than this, perfect. Jojoba oil is actually the most similar to the oil that your scalp naturally produces, which is called sebum. And then I'm just gonna add some argan oil, not too much of this really, and argan oil is pretty thick and it gives your hair a lot of shine. And then just literally a few drops of neem oil. This one comes with a dropper already, so that's awesome. So about that much, just drop, and then I'm just gonna mix this around and apply it to my hair. Okay, so I forgot to mention, but you definitely need gloves, especially if you're somebody that like cares about how your nails look. You'll need gloves because remember I told you guys how henna acts as a dye. Like it will literally stain your palms and your fingers for days. And then when it's lightning, it's gonna have this very ugly green color that you're just gonna be like, whoa. So learn the hard way. So let me just give y'all a heads up. So I sectioned my hair off in six sections just to make it a little bit easier. And if it's your first, you know what, even if it's not your first time doing this, I would advise you, which I didn't do it today, to set down some newspaper and stuff on the floor because you don't want this getting on your tiles, you don't want it getting on your face basin or your vanity. It is going to stain it. So oh my god, this is so bad. All right, so I'm just gonna try to be as careful as possible. So right now my hair is dry, pretty dirty, and I have my henna tea. I have a video on how I made this, so I won't get too much into it. But I'm just spraying my roots just for extra henna power. So I'm just making like pretty big parts and putting little sprays in between. Oh my god. I was literally gonna do this video in just my bra because I already know this is going to get messy. Okay, so I got that all up in my roots, rub it around, make sure it's everywhere. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and begin. So taking sections like about this size maybe, I'm just gonna dip my finger in the henna, still warm, and just coat my hair. And you wanna make sure it is evenly distributed because remember, it's gonna act as a dye and you don't want it to look patchy. You don't want the treatment to only get some places. So you wanna make sure it gets everywhere. Oh, and henna, one other, I don't know if you want to call it a benefit, it might be a pro or a con depending. Henna has a tendency to loosen your curl pattern. So if you're somebody that struggles with like your hair is maybe too thick or something, then henna might like make it a little bit more manageable for you. And if you're somebody that already has a loose curl pattern, you might just not like it. Just be like, what? My hair almost looks straight or stringy, or my curls look weird or something. But just be aware of that. But I promise you, this and bentonite clay are one of like my favorite all natural treatments for my hair, just because it gets my curls popping. I haven't tried this on my natural hair yet, but look at them curls already, like for real, look at them curls already. But I have used bentonite clay on my natural hair more than once, and baby, let me tell you, them curls were popping. So I'm only gonna do this section on camera for you guys, and then I'm gonna just hurry up and go through the rest of my hair real quick, and then I'm gonna come back and show you guys what I do afterwards. Oh my gosh. But yeah, you want to make sure you get it from root to tip coated like a pro, like coated real good. You can use you know, those applicators that people use when they're relaxing hair, like with a brush, if you want to. But for me, like, using my hands is just way faster, and I ain't got time to waste, so I'm just gonna do it this way. From what I see, I think henna would be good to help like with frizz too. Like if you're trying to do a wash and go afterwards, like this would be a good deep conditioning treatment before that, because these curls are looking really tame and nice and healthy, and you know we all want that healthy hair. So I'm digging it. It's been a minute since I've used henna for real. I have like 4 backup boxes of henna in my suitcase, because I just really do love henna. Just that I have to have time to do henna treatments, because you have to mix it and all that good stuff. And honestly speaking, if I was using this henna to dye my hair, it would be best to let this henna sit for like overnight or for at least a few hours, because the longer you have it in your hair, the longer the better results you're gonna get, the more the Larson dye is going to activate, the more conditioned your hair is gonna be. Like, you just get a way better treatment. So you can either mix it and put it on your hair and leave it on your hair for that 8 hours, or you can mix it, leave it for 8 hours, and then just put it on your hair for like 2 hours, an hour and a half, 2 hours. But since I just made this mix, I'm literally gonna have to have it sit on my hair for a few hours. But that's great, because I got some errands to run, gotta run off to the laundromat, so I'm just gonna put a steam cap or a plastic baggie on my head and run on out. And I'm not gonna put this back in that rubber band, just because I like how it's looking right now. I planned to, but I'm feeling this, so I'm just gonna let it be, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what it looks like after I'm done applying the henna. You see, like, my curls pops in, like it's really popping. And yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this throughout the rest of my hair, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so all done with everything else. Look at these curls, like, for real. But one last time, just so y'all can really see. So I take the section I go through, like, fairly big, and I just spray, like one spray, go through again. Ooh, yeah, because it runs everywhere. Spray, go through one last time, and just spray. And then I just rub it to make sure it got everywhere all over my scalp. And then I just gradually go through the section and apply the henna. So taking medium sections and just plaster the henna on it from root to tip. And you want to make sure it's even, because as I mentioned, it might alter the color of your hair, and if it does, you don't want it to be patchy. I think overall I did a pretty good job. Like, I've been doing this for like probably 10 minutes, 10-15 minutes. So overall application, like to mix the henna and apply it to your hair, I'd say about 30 minutes. So it really doesn't take that much time, to be honest, but it's just a matter of you gotta let it sit on your hair for hours. So if you ain't got time on your hands, like, this is not for you. Gosh. Make sure you get your edges too, because you want everything to be treated. And when you rinse this out your hair, you'll notice how soft your hair feels. Like, it's not necessary after you rinse this out to like shampoo your hair afterwards. It's not necessary to deep condition afterwards. But I will say it has a very earthy grass-like smell that will linger for a few days. So if you don't like the smell, then you can deep condition afterwards, but you really don't need to. Whoop, whoop, whoop. The smell will just gradually leave your hair. And probably when you put your leave-ins in and stuff, it'll mask it too anyways. So, I mean, for me personally, it's not a big deal. But if it's a big deal to you, like if smells give you headaches or anything like that, then you might want to go ahead and deep condition afterwards. My daughter's out there watching some preschool videos, so if you're hearing it, I apologize. But yeah, oh my gosh. So you see how quickly I got done with this section. This section only took me like 4 minutes. And I've been talking, so I'm not even moving as fast as like when I'm not recording. So that'll give you an estimate as to how long this takes. And henna is pretty cheap. You can get it on any Indian website. I order mine from this website called Kana Pakana. You can, I'm included in the description box, but yeah, you can literally get almost any Indian herb off that site, and you can get it like in whole, or you can get it in like powder form or whatever. There's also this other site called Mountain Rose Herbs. They are awesome for herbs, like any herb you want, like you can find it there. So I'm gonna include both sites down below. You can check both of them out and just stock up on your herbal goodies. Yes, and that's it. Oh my god, it just fell in my eye. Well, yeah, that's it. And then what I'm gonna do now, I'm literally just gonna put a plastic bag over my head. But I'm gonna let this stay out in the open for about an hour first. I'm gonna clean up my edges because I don't want this thing on my skin because it will dye my skin. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it out for about an hour so it can dry out some. And then I am going to put a plastic bag over it and let it sit for like 2 more hours. So that's it. Okay, so this is the end result. Literally just rinse my hair out, haven't put any leave-in or anything at all in it. Like, curls are still popping. Curls are still popping. As with the color, I mean, I really don't think there was a difference or much of a difference in color. Probably because I didn't have it in really long, or just because my hair is so dark anyways. But if anything, I'd say it looks darker than it was before, because my hair never looked this dark before. But I mean, I ain't got no issues with it. So yeah, this is what it's looking like right now with absolutely nothing at all in it. I love it. It feels so soft, like so soft. So I'm just gonna go ahead and style this, and yeah, if you give this a try, let me know how you like it. Till next time, guys. Bye.